Beryl, what have I told you about being seen on the floor after 9 o'clock?
Oh, I am sorry, Mr. Peacock. The customers mustn't see me, must they?
Captain Peacock.
Don't come any closer, Captain Peacock.
You're very keen to obey that 2-metre rule, Mrs. Slocum.
You're not the first man I've had my tape measure out to this week.
Your private life is your own affair, Mrs. Slocum.
I'm referring to the social distancing, Captain Peacock.
I see. Well, I don't think we'll break any sales records today, do you?
I've never known it so empty. It's a good job the Grace Brothers website sales are booming.
Yes, Mr. Grace did well to launch that just before the coronavirus epidemic happened.
Most people are too afraid to leave the house. When I first heard it announced on the news, I opened the front door and grabbed hold of my pussy like never before. Well, I don't want her catching it, do I?
It's the gentleman's area I worry about.
Are you still having trouble? Down there, then.
I'm talking about the gentleman's department. What with Mr. Granger having left us and Mr. Humphries self-isolating, that only leaves Mr. Lucas and he's working from home.
Did we find out whose home it was?
Ah, here's a customer now. Can I help you, sir?
Oh, yes. I'm hoping to get a surprise for the wife.
Something she can wear?
Yeah, it's her birthday. Well, it was last week. I'm in a bit of trouble. I didn't get any dinner for a week.
Mrs. Slocum will be able to help you over at the ladies' counter.
Oh, cheers.
What you after then?
Miss Brahms, don't address customers in that common way.
Actually, well, I'm after some of that sexy lingerie you've got in the window.
What size does she take?
Well, she's a big woman. Like you.
Well, Miss Brahms, serve this gentleman. I've got a stock take to do.
Menswear.
Is that you, Mr. Humphries?
Oh, force of habit, Mr. Rumbold. I don't usually answer my mobile saying menswear. Well, not unless it's my day off, anyway.
What?
Answering the phone like that. Never mind.
I'm just phoning to see how your self-isolation is going.
I'm quite enjoying it. Well, my mother's been baking for England, so if I don't stop eating soon, I shall have to get my hands on something large in trousers.
You could always knee your trousers.
It didn't end well last time, did it?
When do you think you'll be fit to work again? We've had a discussion at boardroom level, and Mr. Grace wants us to get our sales up as soon as we can.
Well, I think I'm over the worst of it. But my mother has made it a mission to nurse me back to full health. But I'll be back before you know it. What's that, Mother? Speak me a lemon puff.
Splendid. That's the spirit. One has to do everything one can in these difficult times to bring the country back on its feet.
You have a lovely way of putting things. Well, goodbye, Cuff. Ta-ta for now.
Gather round, everybody. What Mr. Grace wants us to do at the moment is to become very industrious.
Does that mean he wants to get us down the coal mines?
Don't be silly, Miss Brahms. Anyway, there aren't any left.
Otherwise he would.
Now, I've set up the computer here, and seeing as there are no customers at the moment,
Or any time.
I thought it a good time to switch on to young Mr. Grace's virtual meeting.
The old fool hasn't got the volume turned up.
Oh, that could be me.
And I thought you were a tip whiz, Captain Peacock.
Mr. Lucas had this laptop last.
I dread to think what he's been watching.
Ah, here goes.
You've all done very well. The sky's the limit.